Hey YouTube, Appalachian Survivalist here. Hey, I wanted to talk real quick. I've been talking to you guys about wood, keeping it covered and whatnot. I want to talk about the importance of slabs. And when I say slabs, I mean that right there and that right there. You know, you might say, well, what are slabs? Basically what they are is slabs are what is left over when a mill has used the wood for what they can, for boards, 4x4s, railroad ties, you know, sheets of plywood, whatever it might be, and they have what's called slabs left over. Basically, they don't have any use for it other than some places will chip it up and turn it into mulch, sawdust, things like that. But a lot of places around here, they'll go ahead and leave them, and what many places will do is they'll either sell them, or in the case that I got lucky with, they give them away. So what's nice about the slabs is they do require a little bit of work here. Generally a slab will come in this length. I'll show you right here. It's kind of covered up. I don't know how well you can see. Let's see if I can pull one up here. Oh. The snow's really helping us out here. I don't know if you could see this. I'll show you a little better come spring. Basically, they come in about 12-foot sections, if not about anywhere from 10 to 12 foot. And I don't know if you can tell too well. Might be able to get down the side there and show. I've got a whole pile of slabs right there, and those are actually slabs that I'm keeping to use. I'm going to use those for various projects here on the homestead. Lots of projects in the springtime are going to be basically revolving around using those slabs. So I just wanted to show you, if you're like me, and when I moved to this homestead, it was September time frame. At my old house, I was eating with natural gas, so I had no need for firewood in this quantity. Basically what I ended up doing is running a little short. That wood right there is still green. That was stuff that I cut and split September to November. It's definitely not ideal for burning. Most firewood you want to season for at least a year, if not two. Luckily I lucked out. My wife's grandmother had a lot of firewood where they used to camp all the time. However, as you can see, it's so dry it is over seasoned. It's probably seasoned for a good solid 4 years. So it is a little too dry, it's burning a little too hot. So what I'm going to do, because I've got to start using what I can to offset my bills this winter, I'm going to be burning some of this green that I've had drying. It's been drying since September, October time frame, so it's not going to be too wet, but it's still going to be kind of wet and not burn to the temperatures we like. So I'm going to mix it along with some of these slabs. These slabs, the nice part about the slabs is they're generally dry when they're hardwoods. If they're softwoods, they might be a little harder to burn. So that's something to take into consideration. But all summer long, if you've got the extra time, then you can go out to a mill, go somewhere, you make that connection to where you can get free slabs. Definitely do that. Cut those up. Just take your chainsaw. All I did was made a little table out of slabs. I use slabs to make it. Basically, I use that table, cut these slabs up to the right length, and what I'll do there is I'll split them into pieces about this big. That way, be able to burn them. Basically, if I left them like that, they're going to lay inside that firebox and they're going to lay down onto the fire and smother it out. And we don't want that. We want a good solid burn, a good hot burn, especially with this unit here, which you can see in another video, my outdoor wood burner. That was an indoor wood burner converted to an outdoor. That's another video. If you're interested in something like that, check it out. Also, just I'm going to have some other videos about how I built some things here on the homestead. I kind of highlighted this wood shelf here that I built. This is actually out of pallets. The bottom section, you can't see it because it's got so much wood in it, is pallets, and then there's a pallet there, and then this whole wood rack here didn't cost me a dime, other than the maybe some nails that I had in it. But most of the nails I got for free from another project that I had done for somebody, and they just gave me some nails from it. So come spring, we're going to be talking about a lot of different projects that we've done here on the homestead. I'm going to highlight the porch. That's a very cheaply done project. As you can tell, it's kind of a mess here with all the snow and all this stuff everywhere, but it doesn't help that I've got the wonderful dogs that like to drag things out. But you know, I'm very practical about how I spend my money and what I utilize my money for, because like many other people who want to get into prepping or get into survivalism, you work a blue-collar job, and you can't do like a lot of these people who have hundreds of thousands of dollars saved back and be able to just go off the grid and start living that way from there on, because you can afford everything from the get-go and then just move on from there. You know, you got to build yourself up to it, and you know, that's what we were about here in Appalachia. You know, we might not have a lot, but what we do have, we're definitely gonna utilize. You know, and I just want to show this beautiful landscape here, God's beautiful creation. Just so thankful to be able to live out here in Appalachia. And as the sun starts to set, I'm going to try to get the rest of this wood loaded up and split, and go inside and warm up a little bit. But you guys make sure you try to stay warm, and you know, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, Appalachian Survivalist. And you guys have a blessed day, and keep warm out there. Stay safe.